3-0 at the weekend, Fran. Very competent performance. Good goal from Amy Gallagher to set us on our way, and another one at the end from the goal machine, Tash Flint. How happy were you with that?
I was very happy after the game. Obviously, we rest a few girls. We changed a little bit the team. Then we did more changes at halftime and after an hour. And I thought we have total control on the game. Clean sheet, 3-0. We say before, we would have taken the 1-0. The important thing was the 3 points. The clean sheet was a bonus. But on top of that, we managed to score 3 goals, rest some girls. Everyone is looking fresh. Everyone is fighting for a position for Thursday. So I was absolutely delighted with the performance and with the results. So yeah, fantastic.
3 late goals, and since the split, Fran, Caitlin scored against Rangers. Rangers got a goal against Glasgow City in the last minute. And at the weekend, Hearts got a penalty against Rangers. All of them have worked in our favour. Think our name might be on this trophy?
Well, we hope we are fighting all season to try to achieve our dreams. One of our dreams is to try to win this first league title. Hopefully happen this year. If not, we will try definitely next year. But yeah, we can control what we can control. The one I am extremely proud was the one that Caitlin Hayes scored, which is a credit to all the girls and the fantastic belief they have until the final whistle. So that's the one that mattered to me the most, and that's the mentality that we like the girls to have, and they actually do have. So yeah, we knew in the split it's not going to be easy games. I'm absolutely delighted. Actually, if you see our last game against Hearts, the result was incredible. I give it more credit now than I did at the time, especially in a week of 3 games. So yeah, no, every game is difficult. Every game is very difficult. You can see there is no easy games, and there are games that you can be winning, and then at the end it can change. If the other teams don't draw, a draw is almost like a defeat. So yeah, that's what we wanted. That's why we wanted the split, and I think this is what it gives. It's amazing spectacle for everyone that watch it, and at this moment in time, we don't have a clue who's going to lift this title.
Next Thursday, we play Glasgow City, and there's going to be a large Celtic support there. The Green Brigade and the boys are going to create a green wall in the Jockstein stand. Lots of supporters' buses are coming. But before that, we play Rangers on Thursday night. What's your message to the Celtic support to come along? Nice May evening. Watch the game and support the team.
Yeah, I mean, regarding the first, obviously we are extremely proud. We are extremely thankful at everyone at the club that make the game here possible. But as you say, before that game, we play Rangers on Thursday, and then also we play Partick Thistle before we play that game. So, it's one game at the time, and yeah, it's a very exciting game against Rangers. It's a game that we must win, and it's a home game, and we need them. So I will say, just come. It's gonna be like a little appetizer, and then the big meal in terms of great atmosphere, big stadium could be the following here at Celtic Park. But yeah, we would love to have them early in numbers, as many as possible, because we are playing for our lives, and we are always better with them.
The way things worked out in the men's game, or working out in the men's game, Fran, Celtic could win the league against Hearts at the weekend. Then the next week, we've only got a very small crowd going. I think it's 1,400 fans are going to Tynecastle, and then the next week we're away to Ibrox and with no fans. So if Celtic win the league, will you invite Ange Postecoglou and his players along to the stadium to be welcomed by the fans?
They are always invited. They are busy people. They got very busy schedules like we do, but they are always invited. And of course, on a few occasions we have seen some of them coming to our games, and it really lifts the girls. And the most important thing of those is, of course, I just hope that Ange and the boys lift this trophy as soon as possible. So yeah, that's what we really are looking forward to. And after that, if they got spare time to come and watch us, then we will be so proud. And I hope they do. And I hope the fans do as well.
Last one from me, Fran. After the weekend, how's the squad, and have you any injury concerns for the game against the Rangers?
No injuries, and as I said before, we managed to rest a few girls, so everyone is looking sharp, everyone is looking fresh, which is rare at this stage of the season, with all the accumulated fatigue and this amount of games, we go now into the toughest time. We are going to have 4 games: Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday. Is very, very tough, and especially tougher when you need to win all 4. Or try to win all 4. So yeah, I'm delighted at the physical condition of the players right now. No injuries to report, which is fantastic, apart from the one that we already knew. So yeah, everyone fighting for positions, everyone fighting hard, and it's always very, very good news to have players. Of course, there are not 100%. Nobody is at this stage of the season, but everyone is available for selection, and if picked, they are able to play with no issues. So that's very important.
Just mentioned it there. You said you've been able to rest some players. We saw some squad rotation on Sunday against Hibs. We've got I think something like 5 more games in May. It's a really packed schedule going forward, with whatever happens. So you must be continuing to think about managing that squad against how people are performing in training.
Of course, obviously there are certain games that for players are, I really want to play that game because of the magnitude, but they know that it's one game at a time. They know that they need to be as close as 100% fitness-wise as possible to be able to affect those games, because every game is a cup final for us. And on top of that, of course, they are fighting for positions, and you have to reward training. So it's a mix of all of it, but that's when you utilize the squad the most. And I think the good thing for us is we've been doing it all season. We've been rotating the squad all season. So players are not out of shape, or players don't know really what to do because they have played there in many, many occasions. So I think this is an advantage for us. And I think the girls know that everyone is important. The one that get 5 minutes and the one that play 90 most of the game. So everyone is very, very important for training, to help us push everyone else, but also, you can see the impact that players from the bench have made all season, and it's not going to be different in these next games. So yeah, very, very important. Of course, everyone would like to play at Celtic Park. Everyone would like to play in a game that is live in Sky. Of course, everyone wants to play, but there are different roles depending on the week. And everyone have to help the team from the role that week is given to them. And I think that's something that they understood. And that's why, you can see players coming from the bench and making these big impacts. It's because they know that's the role, that day.
How do you think that, obviously Rangers had a disappointing result at the weekend, dropping points to Hearts. How do you think that that and the fact that they haven't managed to beat us this season in the league will affect how they come out on Thursday? Do you think it's, that they will be coming out with a sort of bit of extra passion, all guns blazing, because they have a point to prove?
It could be. It happened a little bit similar before the semi-final. We came in an amazing momentum of winning games. The opposition came with a momentum of losing games. And that day could go either way. And it was a 50-50 game. It wasn't a dominant performance like 2 games before was from us, and it's a little bit the same. We don't know what to expect. It could be a team which is more angry, they know they are fighting for their lives and they show a lot of quality, or it could be a team that is nervous and lack a little bit of confidence because of these results. So it could go either way. For us, the important thing is us, and we are in a very good momentum. We are playing very, very good football. We are getting great results. You just saw how difficult Hearts are. You just saw last Sunday. Our game away was a 6-0. It's incredible, really. So we are playing the best football of the season, the most clinical as well, and we just need to carry on doing what we are doing. How we do that is every single training session. It's not every game, it's every single training session. We need to give our very best. And I think the players are doing that. So I'm confident that we are going to have a good game, but we know that we are fighting against a team that are as good as us, if not better. So yeah, it's going to be very, very hard. But we like our chances because we are in a great momentum.
Fantastic. Just quickly on Tash Flint, you mentioned, she's obviously had a huge impact since she came in, scoring goals. As a forward player, we have seen her drop a bit deeper than maybe we're used to seeing forward players drop. Is that a deliberate decision based on her particular attributes, or how you're wanting to use her to have her cover a bit more ground and win that ball further back? And how do you think that might help you on Thursday?
Yeah, so what we try when we do our tactics, our training, or our game plan, what you have to try is to maximize players' weakness. players' strengths and minimize their weakness. We have in the past players, strikers, slightly different profile, like Charlie Wellens, Clarissa Larsey. They were great runners. They can exploit the spacing behind. They are very, very fast. But we got now a striker that for me is superb, and she got different attributes. She can link play. She can beat two players, no problem. She's very dominant in the air. She can hold play. So she got different attributes. So we use her in a different way. The important thing is the strikers that we had before and the strikers that we have now, they are all been fantastic for us, and they are helping the team in different ways. So yeah, I think the last 5 games in a row or something like that, Tash has a score, which is very difficult, especially considering the opponents that we face. And I just hope we carry on playing like we are, and I hope obviously she carry on scoring like she is. But yeah, it's different role because the player characteristics are slightly different than. We don't make players adapt to our system. We make the system adapt to the players we have, and that's why you can see a slightly different role for our centre forward. But there is no problem, and the team is playing very well, so all good.
Just lastly, I know we've talked about her before, but I think especially games against Glasgow City, Pam has proved absolutely crucial. We've talked about her solidity and her confidence. Does that solidity and confidence give you the opportunity to kind of be a bit more flexible, especially with the back line?
Well, in terms of what? Team selection, you mean?
Yeah, in terms of what you're able to do and how you set up, and with Pam sort of in goal, she plays out from the back so well. I was wondering if that gives you a bit more confidence in who you're able to put in front of her.
Yeah, obviously have a goalkeeper. I mean, we are very happy with our goalkeepers. In plural, the same last year, the same the year before. But it's true that Pam is having a fantastic season. I think we have some points of the board that we can obviously thank that the whole team, we play as a team, but she has done some saves that that has been world class, and we are very thankful. It gives you a lot of belief to go and press high like we do. Sometimes you get it wrong, and sometimes they break you down, and you leave a space. But you are a little bit more confident when you got a goalkeeper where even at training it's very difficult. We don't beat her often, even at training. So obviously we know the opposition are not gonna find easy to beat her. If you see the goal conceded record this year, it's really incredible. I've been so many years in football, I never had a record like this year in terms of goal conceded. Is really incredible. It's fantastic. Not only for Pam, of course, is the way we press from the front, is the way the players work hard to get back. So it's many things. It's not just a very good goalkeeper, but yeah, I agree with you. She's having a fantastic season. She's having the recognition that she deserves. And I just, I'm sure she's going to carry on like that until the end of the season because she's a top pro. She train. I mean, it's an example for the rest of us, the way she trained and the way she behaved herself on and off the pitch. So yeah, absolutely delighted with her, and she gave us a lot of confidence, of course.
Just before we go on there, I saw Jacinta was up for another Player of the Month, and she was nominated again. Just how influential is she been? In your title push?
Like every single player that we saw often, they've been very good. I mean, if you see in terms of goals scored and assist, her numbers are incredible high for especially if you compare maybe with last season. So we are very happy with her. She has rest as well some girls, which it helped me because that means somebody's pushing her and sometimes taking her spot. Sometimes she need to fight back and even improve more. But yeah, she's one of the players, of the attacking players. I can name any of those, and they've been having a fantastic season. Not only Jacinta, but everyone. But yeah, she's one of them, and when she plays, she make a difference because she's very good and she understands very well what was her role with the team. So yeah, I'm very happy with Jacinta as well as I am with the rest of the team so far.
And hopefully, on Thursday we're going to get a good crowd, and next Thursday we're going to have even more people come who have maybe not seen the girls in action before. Who would you tell them to look out for? Like, who do you think will be difference makers in these matches?
They definitely will be. I mean, this year, if it's something that made me extremely proud is we are having better crowds, not only at home but away, and we are having louder crowds. So I've been singing songs about our players, about Celtic, every single game now for the last maybe 20 games. That made me so proud. That's something absolutely fantastic. The numbers are not great yet in terms of thousands of them, but they are definitely out. So yeah, I will say just obviously come on Thursday. Hopefully we make you proud. Hopefully we get a great result, which will mean the next home game. That would be another final, and with bigger numbers. Some of them would be maybe first time that watch their girls team support, their girls team play. So I think they won't be disappointed, and I think they will come back. But first thing first, I will encourage them to come in the next game on Thursday against Rangers, because we really need to win this game. It's a final for us, and we are always good with our fans behind us.
You just described Thursday's game as a final. I think you'd said that after the Hibs game as well. We've got 5 finals left this season. How are the girls taking that message in the dressing room?
Very well. To be fair, after the draw, at the time was a good draw because of the way. But after the draw, we knew we have. I think it was at the time like 12 finals. Assuming that we win, we will be in the cup final, which actually we did win. So it's five already finals that we have won, all of them. And now it's five to go. So yeah, they know the importance of the game. They know it's so many exciting games to play. The game at Celtic Park, the cup final at Hampden. I mean, it's incredible, exciting. But the only thing that matters right now is on Thursday at Airdrie. That's the one that really matters. So that's the one that everyone is fighting for. And when that game finishes, then we will focus on Partick Thistle. That would be the most important game of the season. But yeah, I think they are taking well the message, and the most important thing is every single training session they are focused, they are doing their best, and that is a good message for me. I know we are going to face teams that are as good as us, but that give me a lot of confidence. See players train like that with this, with this confidence and with this quality and focus. So yeah. Hopefully, the first final of the 5 left in the league, plus a Scottish Cup final. Hopefully, the final go our way and we can get the 3 points, because it's a must-win game for us.